Hey, Wagwan, everyone. This is Dutch. Long time no see. Welcome to my channel, Artwork by Dutch. I am the ADHD artist. And as the title suggests of my artistry, I am ADHD, neurodivergent. The one thing I wish I could do in StreamYard is use the cyber font to make it more ADHD readable, especially for, I just discovered it's called, bionic reading. And just got to do a quick mic check here real quick. That didn't start. Okay. All right. Mic check's good. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So the bionic reading really helps ADHD people like me, like myself. I have something called scotopic sensitivity syndrome, and that makes it hard for me to read. I see the meandering between the words, basically the rivers in paragraphs. And when I read with the bionic reading, I just read straight paragraphs. I didn't catch the meandering at all. It really helped. So it's something I'm looking forward to going and using more often. I am sorry, I cannot see any texts or anything or chats unless you're in YouTube. I'm not on my Facebook. I'm trying to log into my Instagram here to see how this is all looking, but I don't know if I can do that at the same time. It's very weird. But basically, I'm back. I'm trying to get more things done, but I prepared myself all last month. I was drawing sketches and getting 31 of them sketchbooks. So it's going to be a menagerie of sketchbook covers and Bristol 7x10 or 9x10, 9x12 size sheets of paper. It varies, but I'm doing this because I'm working on patience. It's one of my ADHD issues right now. I don't have enough patience. I was using some brush pens this week just to get ready for this, just to practice, and I just can't sit and concentrate using a brush pen. Whereas I can do it digitally, I can always undo. So I was trying to get over that. So hopefully we'll see, this is black and white inks. I may take it to full color, depends on the image, but I have a ton of great stuff. Some I'm reworking right now. I'm doing a black canary and her pose isn't right to me, so I'm trying to redo it. And some other ones like a old huntress. I just need to add the weapons in their hands, the crossbows, and just work on some hands. I got a cool Psylocke that also looks sweet. And again, all these are going to go up. I'm still waiting for Nerdcrawler to approve my ability to do auctions. I'm on there to post things, but I'm hearing good things about it. So let's figure out what StreamYard's got here for me, and let's go over to my desk. I'll get this all set up. And I do apologize. I do have a fan next to me. It's 100-something degrees here in Phoenix, in Chandler, Arizona. And it sucks. It sucks for my energy builds. But, one moment. I'm going to go drive over to my desk and we'll be right back. All right. Let's get some music going here. A little dance pop. Let's see if that blows it out. All right, so I'm just practicing airbrushing here. I'm trying to do quite two things. Take my drawing up to the next level with watercolors and such. I found this old Soldier 76 drawing. And I realized my camera is now upside down, so let's reverse that. Let's see, are we in picture here? Nope. for a real good production show here. All right. I do apologize. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this, and hopefully, this looks like without light on, still make it out. So we'll have quite a few different pens I'm going to try, breaking out the good old fountain pen here. And again, this is an image that I drew maybe 2 years ago. This has been sitting in my inking pile. But I'm very happy to be doing this challenge again. I did it last year, all 31 days. I plan on doing it for all 31 this year. I'm not certain about the times yet. These times may change. It all depends on when I have my daughter. So the one thing I like about this pen is it's consistent, same lines. I'll probably go back over the outline with the older Figma or such pen. The other problem is with this pen is I haven't used it in a while. I thought I had it working. So I always have a piece of paper on the side that you can scribble on. So I don't do the Inktober hashtag on this. It's Dutchtober, and I do know that Dutchtober is also kind of taken by an old German band or something. But you know, I understand Tony's reason for it. It's just, you know, intellectual property. That's great, but dude, you created something that was an international phenomenon. Take credit for it and be happy and share it. I mean, if you want, I don't know. I'm not going to delve into that controversy. It's something for my ADHD brain not to go down. So one thing I'm working on as the ADHD artist here is patience. That's one. I think I'm gonna switch to a different pen. Even though I like this one, it's acting funky. Let's see. It's too bold. Switch over to Micron. I think. Oops, Stadler. And I apologize if you see my head in this. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. I've been really getting into Chris Samney on Instagram. I guess he was just an Eisner Award winner this week, or this past month. His spotting the black is phenomenal. So it's tough being an ADHD person. I like my job that I do. So I'm hoping with this Inktober, October, the Dutchtober challenge that I'll get back to structured streaming time. And again, I do apologize. I know there's no comments. Unless you're on YouTube, I can see them there. I don't think I'm streaming this Twitch. They're doing a lot of this freehand. And I think I'm just gonna ink it all. I wanted to do this because I follow quite a few, or I get suggested quite a few ADHD sites on Instagram, and recently they've just been making me depressed because they show images or memes that, you know, you are these things, which I can agree with some of them that, yep, I'm there. But then they don't offer on the next slide, here's a solution to that. And I've been talking to a few of them to try to change it because I constantly get the same ones over and over again. It gets really depressing. And as many of you, if you've known me or followed me for a long time, I don't really have a self-esteem issue anymore after having something called neurolinguistics programming done. So what my stream is, for those who are joining and new, I'm an ADHD neurodivergent type, and I'm here to try to show other ADHD people to get out and draw and get over the combat their low self-esteem issues and how to tackle some of those things, and to show them that somebody else like them can do this, especially now when you have people just dropping like flies recently at such young age, in their 50s, late 40s, heck, even their early 70s. They're dropping, and they're not, they're lucky enough to get their do their life passion, acting, basketball, whatever. But a lot of neurodivergent people are creatives, and we have this unrealized potential, and let's get it done. The first step is very scary. It's kind of like going on a roller coaster. That first bump up on the hill, once you're at the hill and you start dropping, the rest of it's all downhill from there. No lie. So before the stream ends, I'll show you some of the images we'll be working on throughout this month. Some that I'm still trying to figure out, redraw. The other reason why I'm doing this challenge is because, again, ink is permanent. I don't have any whiteout. I've left my phosphorus downstairs. And so I'm trying to practice not just tracing over my lines, but now then to inventing. I'll show you an example of one I kind of screwed up and then had to ask Shelby Robertson to rescue. And he's spoken about this on his stream. This is the Geiger he did. I did the initial inks, but I need that stamp that Shelby does on it, with his line and everything. That's not usually what I do, but for this Geiger character, I wanted it. So he went back and cleaned it up dramatically. So I'm going to do like you suggested and take the green and color in the face. put there, make it. Maybe I'll find a neon pen, or maybe I'll use something similar to make that glow. Like this, is fantastic. So I thank them for that. Oh yeah, and so you may have just heard I was talking about one thing, switched to another conversation piece. Now I'm trying to recall what I was originally talking about. That's an ADHD thing. Not a Trump thing. Sorry, let's not make this stream political, but he does that. So I know he's neurodivergent in a bad way. But I'm trying to get comfortable in my lines. Is what I was basically saying originally. Is with this inking is, and I'm also trying to invent and spot the blacks. So do an initial lay-in, and then I'll come back over later and figure out what the blacks are and try to make this a little bit cooler looking. I'm also trying to figure out what I want to do with knit. So for some of you ADHD folks out there that are wondering how you too can learn to draw, right now I would suggest following two artists and their streams. And that would be, if you're looking to do comic book work, that is, Steve Rude has some great examples. Frank Cho is doing some fantastic work as well. And then, of course, I was draw with Chris in there as well on YouTube. I have no idea what this, screwed up on this image here. But again, I drew this a long time ago. I can see already I'm gonna have to color in this entire thing black, maybe. Because I'm now, because again, for my visual issue, I have to draw in using straight rulers, whatever perspective when I'm doing freehand drawing. Lines for the face and everything. Because my vision isn't quite seeing everything quite right. Even if I do the whole reverse it, pull this up in the light, or put a mirror up to it, I can see it, but my brain and eye coordination is not there. So for example, I might so those two for eyes, see that they're off. Like this one is, I can already tell is a little higher. And then if I take the mirror and adjust it, erase it, and then all of a sudden this one's off. What will help, and if you're able to, supporting me on Patreon, I plan on this month doing a drawing for my Patreon supporters. There's a few, some free downloads you can get as well as videos. But that will help me to try to afford the diagnostic testing and the glasses I need. So up in here on Shelby's stream, I look kind of like Jeff Goldblum, like I kind of do. And I get those glasses and I look more like Jeff Goldblum. They're color filtered, and so it should help me with my vision. So again, I chose this Soldier 76 piece because, well, if I mess it up, I mess it up. I don't really care. It's an old piece. There's a lot wrong with it, in my opinion, but I also chose this too because it's small and I wanted something I can knock out hopefully relatively quick. Move on with my day. Oh yeah, this is I was like, oh, this looks like something I was just drawing, and I just drew him on top. So if you play Overwatch, that's his ultimate going off. Here I got my Cubert. So part of my visual issue here is that I lined it up, but it's off. But you see, I'm not letting it get to me. I'm just moving on. In the past, as I know many ADHD people, there's versions like myself, you would have probably tossed this and moved on and not touched your drawing for another 6 months. But here I am, pushing through. That was my other. Another thing I'm using is templates more than I used to use. My big circle one, I can't find it. Well, I don't have it. So just look at my desk, see if I have anything similar. I don't. So we're gonna freehand this. I found my Ames guide, so I'm actually probably gonna write the get off my lawn here. I'm sure I'm making all of my littering friends go crazy. Place my cap. Apologize for the earthquake. Or you're just enjoying music, who knows? All right. Go through and make it a little bolder. Go back in with the other one. See, I've been recently watching a lot of Brian Benjamin stuff, and it's fantastic. Same thing with like Art Adams. I love looking at artwork like that, but when it comes down to it, I don't like it on my stuff. I think it comes down to that naturalistic or semi-naturalistic looks that I love and enjoy about Steve Rude and Adam Hughes' work. So my outro, I need to add my Patreons on there, or patrons on Patreon. Thank you. Every little bit helps. I have to figure out how to watch or see how I look live. Normally I would pencil this out where I want the shadows, but I did not do that here. Such an old piece, but again, I've done it on some newer ones. Definitely trying to concentrate here. See if I can find another brush. Okay. Got some line weight here. So again, this challenge is to help me overcome my hate of inking my own work. I've recently discovered just listening to some music gets the brain pumped up and gets me going. Concentrate. And again, this is supposed to be a challenge, trying to figure things out. So, like with my comic The Wayfarer, the whole point of that comic is not only to tell my story, but to show my improvement as an artist from when I started at 2015 to now. If you look at it, this is relatively better than what I did in my first comic, and it's to show growth. So hopefully over these 31 days, we'll, between my looking at other people and other videos that I study, I'll have some improvement here. Right, so I think I'm going to wrap this up here. I'll continue working on it tonight. And I'm thinking of ideas, coming back over, adding some white underneath. But yeah, so the day one, not bad. I've shown you the Geiger here. Let's go through and show you some other ones that I'll have available. This is a big Gotcha Man or Battle of the Planets as I grew up. That's June that I drew. I'll be available here soon and colored. This is one I'll be working on as well. Ink, this Negaduck, Darkwing Duck that I drew. Still work out just a bit more things. I'll figure out the lighting, and then yeah, we'll link this live on stream too. This one I'm not going to touch. I'm going to go back over with some color pencil, black. This Berserker I did. Put some fix-it on it, and it'll probably be up in my store later on. This is a black cat I did. I'm kind of happy with it. Now I know how to use a pasta marker. I'll probably go back over and make those highlights a bit sharper. As you can see, I can already see already this is done a long time ago, but you know, it looks nice. The eyes are off for me, so I'm gonna probably go and redo that. Street Fighter Cammy, I might color this one. This Rocketeer of Betty. This Red Sonya I was really proud of. That one came out pretty nice. I'm going to go back in with a colored pencil and do the nose. This Jackpot, I'm not going to color, but this is great. To my friend Marika, I found your death that I drew. So I'll get in touch with you here soon to get that over to you. Spider-Punk I did. I'll go up in my store here soon once I get it scanned in. But I'll show you some of the other drawings we're working with here. That you'll see throughout this month. I don't know if you can make this one out. This is Bill Cipher. This is Nico from Galaxy Rangers. So I'm still in the process of working that one out. Blade, I'm probably gonna save that one for Halloween. I'm still working that one out a bit, but it's coming on nicely. This Icon, I just have to go and add some car parts underneath it, but based off of Superman. Recently got back into the Justice Society, so here's Fury. Kind of making her a little bit up to date. Still have to work in the hands a bit, but it's going to be Wonder Ink. Another Justice Society, Commander Steel. I used to love him. This All-Star Squadron and the Lakes. Here's Spider-Gwen. I love Zatanna, but I love her old outfit, so I made her with my main character, Moko. So here you see me using the lines for perspective. Probably go back over and do a bit, but I love the old costume. I'm hoping they bring that back, because if she goes into battle, she should be wearing that, not her other outfit. There's Zatanna. Another death that I'll be doing, inking. I forgot the name of this character from the game, but I'll be inking as well. Another Z. Another Z. I'm a big Zatanna fan and old costume, you can tell. We've got Binary. So that one working out. This one, I can't remember if it was supposed to be Jewel. What's her name? From Alias. Jessica Drew. No, not Jessica Drew. Jessica whatever. From the TV show. The Silk. This Wonder Woman. I'm a big Lupin fan, so we're going to do that. I'm still working that one out. Same thing with this Colossus, which I don't normally do, but this one just felt right. And then my character Amiya in a swim outfit. The hand is off, so I need to redraw that, or else I'd have fighting that one today, but this one actually gave me a lot of trouble with because the course was too long with visual issues, like I told you. And we got Goose from Galaxy Rangers. Another character I loved her costume, which should come back, is Talisman. I based her off of Bernadette from Dark Winds. Similar body type, face. This is Tana one. I think I'm going to color on air. This Poison Ivy, where I'm still just roughing in, but it should be ready soon. And here's that, whatever her name is, Black Canary. I'm not liking the pose, so I might rework this a bit more. So there we are, folks. Just gonna get myself back in the stream here. Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate that. I will do this again tomorrow at 2:30. Stay tuned for the thumbnail. Click the subscribe button to get notified and the bell icon. And we'll come back again. We'll do it and see how I improve in a day. What more I can do, and maybe if you have a comment suggestion, leave it on the YouTube site. Which one of those you'd like me to ink tomorrow? I also do have sketch covers that I'll be doing as well. They're back here on top of the printer, but yeah, let me know. So again, ADHD folks, I always like to leave something for you guys. Just keep trying. I know it's frustrating. I too go through the procrastination doom and then do the quick 4-hour cycle, but there's some new tools out there to help you with managing your day. Again, your phone is great for that, for setting up tasks so you don't have to worry about it. Just pop up with a reminder that, hey, bills are due in 2 days. If you have a Google like I do, it tells you that bills are due in 2 days, so you get another reminder. But just keep working at it. Just draw, just start. When you feel that frustration that's not turning out the way you want it to, put it down, take 25 minutes, use your Pomodoro timer, come back, and you'll see it with fresh eyes and tackle it again. And again, frustrated, put it down, come back. Don't do like I used to do back in the day, which was if it was frustrated, you throw it down, and 6 months later, you pick up a pencil because you want to draw again. So thanks, everybody, for everything. And I'm going to see how this outro works for ending the stream. So take care. Catch you tomorrow.